What's up? I was watching an interview with Robert Helenius. He was at his son's soccer game. Shout out to Robert Helenius. Seems like a real nice guy. I questioned his fight with Deontay Wilder. I thought it looked suspect, but hey, that's water under the bridge, a cliche. I don't like cliches, but I'm going to use it. But Robert Helenius admits when his management told him about the AJ fight, he was like, shoot, no. And then he thought about it and he's like, this could be my opportunity. But the thing that he said, he admitted that it was scary. Was the opportunity scary? Was Anthony Joshua scary? Or was it both? Sometimes we want things in life, our big opportunity, then when we get it, we're like, oh boy. Or, you get it and you're kind of, I don't want to say fearful, but hesitant. Success scares a lot of people. They don't know if they can handle it because they'll be able to do all the things that they probably shouldn't do. A lot of people can't handle money. The minute they get money, they start doing things with the money that they should never have done, or that temptation is constantly there, and that's pressure. But I don't know, as a fighter, because he wants to continue his career, I don't know if you should talk about being afraid. One thing boxing teaches you is to show your poker face. If you're hurt, you don't show you're hurt. Sometimes when a fighter smiles in the ring, that usually means he was hurt, or, sometimes it's to intimidate your opponent. But a lot of times it shows you're hurt. But I still find it entertaining when fighters smile. Lennox Lewis used to do it a lot. AJ would stick out his tongue. I never used to like guys sticking out their tongue, but AJ got me kind of thinking it was interesting. But I don't know if you want to talk about fear. I know you've heard Customato, even Sylvester Stallone kind of took what Customato told Mike, or told an interviewer. Sylvester Stallone used that in Rocky V when Mickey was talking about fear and fire. Customato was talking about fear is like a flame. It can either work for you or work against you, like fire. It can be used to cook food, or it could burn something up. But I like to say my worst sparring moments is when I had I don't want to say fear, but I wasn't aware. I say it's good to be aware and alert, never fearful, but be aware and alert. And sometimes cautious, but never fearful, because fear can make you do some crazy things. We've all been in situations where, you have a choice to be afraid, or you have a choice to be brave. Choose bravery, because you don't want to look back and be like, man, I didn't handle that right. But, Robert Helenius, he seems like a real nice guy. And he was just being honest how he felt at the moment. He felt underprepared. He said he didn't have the cardio to go he didn't have the cardio to go 12 rounds with Anthony Joshua or any champion of that caliber. He didn't have the cardio for it. The fight he had the week before, he was saying, that was a good fighter, but it was nowhere near the level of Anthony Joshua. And I saw that fight he had a week previous, and I had said before, Helenius hit the guy with a body shot, and the guy went on the ropes, and the ref waved it off. I saw it from a better angle, not from a crowd's point of view. Looks like the one I saw was somebody holding their cell phone up filming it. I saw it from a different angle, and it looked like Helenius actually caught him with a headshot, so correction on that. And the guy was wobbled. Don't think it was necessarily bad enough to stop, but, it wasn't a championship fight, so nothing was really on the line, I don't believe, so why risk your health? But let's talk about fear. I've done a video years ago on Be Fearless. You never know where you could have gotten in life if you just went ahead and didn't let fear stop you. Always most of the time anyway, in my broadcast here by saying be fearless, and I mean it. Now you might feel something that you consider fear, but do it anyway. Do it anyway. If you keep doing something that you were once afraid of, the fear leaves. That's one thing Will Smith, talked about, where he takes on his fears. Like, I wouldn't do the stuff he did because that was just crazy to me, where he did the bungee jumping over the Grand Canyon, stood on that tower in Dubai. So, yeah, I wouldn't do none of that. But it's important to face your fears and conquer them. Don't be afraid of anything. That I fear the Most High. That's who I fear. I don't fear people. I don't fear a man. I don't fear situations. And as a fighter, you don't want to let people know that you're afraid, because if you're going to continue your career, they're going to be like, oh, I know how to get in dude's head. He talked about fear, so I can talk a certain kind of way, push him around, and get the results I want. Fear is an interesting thing. As a believer, you can't be a coward. We have to be fearless. We have to. Especially nowadays, believers are facing all kind of crazy things in the world. People have said crazy things, but I'm more than a conqueror, like the scripture says. No fear. Put my trust in Yahweh, Yeshua. Thanks for watching. LSR forever. Be fearless.